Today I'm going to show you how you can exactly clone a $30 million a year app using only n8n. For this we're going to use Telegram to just upload a picture and you'll get a breakdown of the calories and the macros of that meal. And I'll also show you how you can put all of this info in a website and see all the calories for your day. If it's your first time here, my name is JD, I just sold my first company and now I spend my days building AI automations and AI products. So let's get started. Okay, so this is our base setup. We start by uploading an image using Telegram, which I'll show you how to do it. And then we'll get the file, we'll upload the file to Google Drive. After this, it's the analysis. So we first describe the image and then we ask an GPT agent to actually try to guess the calories and macros. Lastly, we'll store the response in a Google Sheet and we'll send a message back. Additional to this, we'll have a website where you can see the calories for the day. So the first step is to actually set up Telegram. So you can just go to here, Telegram, and you can choose the trigger. In this case, the trigger you're using is on message, so when we receive a message. And then you'll see something like this, but you won't have an account here, so you need to click new credential. So you can open the docs, and you'll see you need a Telegram account, obviously, and the API bot access token. How do you set this up? After you create a Telegram account, you'll need to create the API bot access. The way you do this is go to Botfather, which is this link, or just search Botfather, and it will ask you to open on Telegram. So let's open, and then we'll go in a step-by-step configuration. So we click start, and it will ask us something like this. So I'm going to say new bot. What are we going to call the bot? So let's just call it calorie tracker bot, and then it will ask us for a username. The username must end with bot, either uppercase or with a underscore and then a lowercase. So let's do again. Let's do cal track bot, something like this. Let's choose it. It's already taken, so I need another one. Calorie tracker bot, also already taken, so let's just do the calorie tracker bot. So you'll need to do this for a while because you can't actually have any with the same name. So let's call it n8n calorie tracker bot. After a while we finally get a name that you can use, and you can see that we have this access token here. So you should not share this with anyone, but I'm going to copy it and I can just go here and I have a conversation with my bot. I can say hi and nothing will happen. Now if I go back here, I would fill the access token, something like this, the base URL, and then we save. So you can check if it's working. I just unlink this for now and you can just send a message. We have to be listening. So let's say hi. And we can see the node is green and that we actually got a message from the bot. It's here, hi. This will also give us a lot more stuff, but what we want here is the chat ID. This is the one we're going to need. So now we want to test file upload because we want to actually upload a new file, which is a photo of food, which I'm just going to get here. Let's do some pancakes and just get this image. And now we are going to go to Telegram to send it. So let's go back here. Let's run this. Let's go to Telegram and let's send the pancakes. And we can see we have the photo here. So we're just getting the file ID, which is in here. And if you view, there's our photo. So the next step, I created a folder on my Google. So next I created a Google Drive folder, which is shared so that n8n can access it. And inside this folder, I also created this Google Sheet, which you can see as the date, the name, the calories, proteins, fats, and carbs, so all the macros you want. And what we're going to do is first upload the file to our Google Drive. So let's do this, which will create a link. There we go. And then we are actually going to use GPT to describe the image. Check this prompt. Describe only the foods on this image in high detail, guessing quantities of each food. answer one with a list of foods and their quantity. So this, when we run, we'll get something like this output. Here we go. We can see we have 3 pancakes, 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. So it's trying to guess everything and get all the ingredients. And the next step is to actually create an AI agent. So I'm using this AI agent. So you use this expression. This is a description of a meal, and then we give it the actual result from the previous step. Looking at all the foods present on this picture, give me a description and calculate the sum of the calories, fats, carbs and proteins for all visible foods. No other markers like G for grams should be in the reply. So if we now run this, looking at the result, we can see we have something like this: 3 pancakes, 520 calories, and then the fats, carbs and proteins. So this is using a structured output, which is something very simple like this, so that we get the name, calories, fats, carbs and proteins. So then at the fields, which this step is not necessary, it's just to make sure the mapping is correct with the Excel one. And then we append it a row on Google Sheets. So what this is basically doing is going back to what we saw before, and we actually giving it all the results. And we also give it a date like this. So this is in JavaScript, and I just want the date, the day. So I'll just give it like this, and if I run it, and now we can go to our Google Sheets and we can see that we have 3 pancakes, 520 calories, proteins, fats and carbs. So after this, the only thing left is to send a reply to our Telegram. So if I go back to my Telegram, I can see that now I have all of the things I have seen before, and I also have a link. So what's this link? I actually create a small website, and the way this works is I have a webhook, which is for the page calories. So when you visit this webhook by going to the link, it will actually go to our sheet, we will open it, and then we add a filter so that we only see stuff for the date. Then we summarize this just to sum everything up. And the last step is where the website actually happens. So what I did is I went to ChatGPT and I asked him the following. I want to create an HTML file for a calorie tracking app. I want the left side to have the calories and the right side to have the macros. I will manually replace the actual values, so just add some placeholders. So I run, and it will actually start generating. So when it's done, we can preview. It's looking pretty, but we don't want some of the stuff, so let's remove it. I don't want anything detailing the meals, like breakfast or lunch, and also remove the fiber and sugar. Remove the last comment as well, which is this part. So I'll send it, and it will start generating, so let's just wait a bit. Okay, so it's been a bit, and this is what we have. So I'm just going to copy it here, and I'll go back to our NA10. Here, I'm just responding with the web page, which you just need to make sure you have this set. And then you just respond with text and you paste it here. Let's execute the previous nodes first. So I'll just copy the test URL, I'll execute the workflow, and I'll just go to the actual URL. So you can see we have the exact page we just saw, but this is not right because we want to change the values. So I'll just open. And in here, we can actually do this, make it bigger and replace where we need to. So here, the calories, we can do just this. Can remove this. In this case, we can remove the calories left, and also we don't want to show the remaining, so let's just do like this. And then we need to add our macros. So you can see we have protein here, so we need to replace this one. Same with the carbs. Let's replace this one. And lastly, the fat. You can leave the grams if you want to, like this. Then we just add the fats. Again, we can leave this if we want. Maybe like this. Okay. Now, if we run everything again, let's execute the workflow. Let's go back to the page, refresh. We can see the 520 was added, and also our 12 grams, 78 and 40. So if you now go to Telegram, we save this and actually make this active, we'll see that our Telegram gave us a link, and if you go to this link, it will give us exactly what we are just seeing. So that's it. You just upload a picture of a food and you're using Google Sheets as your database, and then you just create a simple website to showcase the results. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, take a look at the other ones on the channel and join us on our Skool community.